In this tutorial, we'll learn how to combine a draggable component and a dropzone component to create an engaging drag and drop task. Let's start by previewing the task by clicking the Preview button. As you can see, we also have some feedback on this task when the participant gets the answer correct or incorrect. Now let's see how we build this task. Here we have a basic setup with our instructions as a text component, our text categories where we eventually want participants to move the image to, and our image component that we want participants to be able to drag and move around. Let's now add the draggable component to the image. This will allow participants to move the image around the screen. We're going to leave the response blank on purpose. We do this because when a draggable object is put in a drop zone, we merge the two responses into one text string. So in this example, we only want to record whether the image was dragged into the animal or plant category. We don't need anything from the image. So by leaving it blank, we will get a clear response. Now, let's add a drop zone component. On both of the text components, animal and plant, we add the drop zone component. We select Add Component and then use the search function to search for drop zone. Here we add the response as animal and plant respectively. This means whenever anything is dropped here, the response we get is either animal or plant. We can leave everything else as it is. Let's check to see how this looks by previewing the screen. You can see from the Debug tab that we get either animal or plant as our response. In this example, we also have scoring and feedback configured. This is done with the scoring component on the Screen tab, which is bound to a column in the spreadsheet called Answer, as well as the feedback component, which automatically displays a tick or a cross depending on participants' accuracy. For a more detailed walkthrough of these features, see our feedback tutorial or our scoring tutorial.